Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Welcome to a live review about Dragula Titans. This has nothing to do with anything else but Dragula Titans. Whatever you feel about me, whatever you feel about somebody else, whatever drama you want to bring up in here, it ain't got nothing to do with that. We're going to be talking about one show, not other shows, this show. I have a co-host who's going to come up here with me. We good with that? We good with that. Now, y'all got a problem with me on some other level of some other stuff. Honey, you take that to somebody's inbox. You take that to somebody's trash can. You wrap that sucker up and you throw it away on Tuesdays when they pick it up. Because I am not going to be here for no longer and no more mess at all. I said what I said. I stand by what I say. Boom, pow. Be mad at someone else about it. Thanks for tuning in. You can get this side of me or you can get the other one. All right. We got a lot to talk about today because this episode in particular honestly had the best floor show in my opinion. Okay. It also had a little bit of annoyance of proportions. See, this is why babies need to stay, down in the ground. And now we still got more drama coming in with that. And on top of it, dang, somebody went home who was honestly one of the narrators of the season. Anywho, let's get my social medias out the way and then go ahead and get this started. Once again, this has nothing to do with anything else. If I see comments about, can we talk about? No, the fuck we can't. No, we can't. I don't even know if I made it to the 3-minute marker here. They're already limited to my monetization on that little drama video. But this time, I'm just going to talk my talk because I'm getting sick of it. At MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in the description down below. If you grab a branch and eat some fruit, some activity, it's a good little poop. That's that Linktree description, please. You can also get merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Thank you to Bible Girl and Company. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for the support. Find Rant Pack shirts, Mattivia shirts, the panel and Sundays are best with the panel shirts, all available at dragqueenmerch.com. And you already know that I do reactions on Patreon. I would do them here, but the rules don't apply to me like they do to others. Go to Patreon and catch my reactions for as low as $1 a month. That's right, just $1 a month. You can watch over 100 and now 70 videos that I have done. My hair is getting in my eye. Talking about all the shows I talk about here and doing reactions to give you my full sort of, feel and spiel on it and all that kind of stuff. Super chat. Thank you, Ninetail Phoenix. Y'all, I was in Gary Fuqua's Dragula Space last night. And Corazon, Coco, Kendra, Melissa, Abora, and Meatball all stopped by. I would love to talk about Gary in a second, but we're going to talk about me right now till we get to Gary. Thank you, though, Ninetail. How you doing, baby? Now, listen. Let's go ahead and bring in my co-host before I can give anybody their dues, before I can talk about anything special, nice, and wonderful, and let everybody get their flowers today. Y'all have to forgive me. I had someone just try me 5 seconds ago on Twitter, and I'm not good. I don't like it when people put shit in my... Ooh, do not ever try me. I'm not that other girl, okay? Let's go ahead and bring in my co-host here. A good shoulder, a left one or a right one will do. Y'all already know him for his opinion. Some of you hate it. Some of y'all can get over it because it's just opinions. But here he go. It's duly underscore noted.
Hey, friend.
Hey, girl.
So I've been in meetings for the last several hours. What I miss?
Nothing.
Apparently,
nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Somebody try to shame me, and I'm not bussy. Don't do me. Don't do
Today
me.
Today was a busy day at work. Like I literally got up, left, started meetings, was in meetings all day, left, came back, ate food, and sat down. So when I missed anything that happened in
to lightly go over the situation, it just so happens that they did something that another person I just talked about doing was wrong because you know about that whole other stuff, right? So Fran Drescher recently made a statement about, thank God Disney is no longer using the vaccination, this, that, and the other situation, and that we can finally go into places and spaces. Now, there was a report many moons ago saying that she was very anti vax. And so with that statement, I was like, well, technically this actually applies to what I was talking about that y'all called me a liar for. So there you go. That was the post. I then have a retweet from a follower talking about, you of all people should know better. She's a cancer survivor. She's a this, that, and that. I didn't know that much about Fran Drescher. I just watched The Nanny.
I don't know what A has to do with B, but like, okay.
Okay, so you see what I'm saying now. Okay. You see what I'm saying now. It's like, now what does that have to do with what my statement was, where I didn't even dog her? I just was like, remember when y'all said this? And they tried to pull it out with didn't even comment in the nope, didn't inbox me, retweet, immediate try. I see you. I see you. I see you. Trust me, I see you. I deleted the tweet because it did hurt somebody. See how I take accountability? I moved on from that situation, but the fact that you retweet, girl, I said you pulling a stunt just like this whole situation happened over here, and I see you. So you can take that. I've been following you for years, bullshit. I don't accept any sort of abuse in any kind of way. I don't take it. You will not. Not me. Not me, pussycat. And I do lawyer up. So watch where you play in this sandbox. Dooley.
Work. Well, this is my first break from my capitalist job that provides money for the bills. It's nice to be here, y'all. Hey.
Hey, thank you for having that wonderful job that you have, saving lives, part of the Saving Lives Committee. Yes, I don't want to say too much, but like saving lives.
If you're paying attention, you know where I work. If you're paying attention, but if not, it's fine.
If you have a certain social media app, you know where this bitch works.
Your girl may or may not have been in some local news, but it's what it is. We're not here to talk about her.
No, wait, listen. Now you're going to get a tweet. How dare he talk about, listen.
Dooley says, girl, I say nothing. Y'all can find me on all social media platforms. All of my links you can find at linktree.com/Dooley__noted. Most notably Twitter, where I am _Dooley noted _ and Instagram where I'm Dooley__noted. But everything's there. If you want to know anything more about what else I do online, just go check the link tree.
And I love that for you. Listen, I'm going to say this last before I get into this video so we can actually have a good time today, because this was a fun one, and I certainly have all the pictures to talk about this today. You got a problem with me? Take it somewhere else. You want to talk to me about something that you don't like? You can inbox me. We can have an actual conversation about it. I actually appreciate the Discord I had today over some comments that were made and someone who watched my video who wanted a different understanding. And we had to agree to disagree moment, but it was done as adults. You can't handle that? All right. You found the right one to play with. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there. All right. Because I'm good at keeping my word and not running away. So with that being said, and with all of these things gathered, no matter who you are or where you're at in this world, regardless of how I just walked in here hotter than a fucking fish in Keisha Cole's kitchen trying to get into a plate. I'm just saying, come on, Dooley. Because that's where the read's going. I do wish you all success. I do wish you all love. I do wish you all the best. If you can't receive that, then it wasn't for you to receive. But I promise you, I sent it in the mail. Now, when we talk about this show, we talk about it from a point of view that is of entertainment proportions. So we could say some shit that may not fly with you. We could say some things that make you a little bit angry. But I promise it's not against you. It's not for you. It's not about that. But this disclaimer is for you. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are so the personal views do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No, you should be sent to this show, same individuals mentioned on the program. Please don't be approved. If you feel uncomfortable viewing this program, please consume that tibia and have yourself a good poot. Okay? Now, there's a $ next to Dooley's name. If you want to throw my brother a tip just for him being a special self other way friend, you got it on mirror mode. Other way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have it on mirror. There it is. Yes.
It's here on my screen. Okay, work.
When you go to your settings,
interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna teach you when you.
The last several Sundays I've been pointing over here.
You have, and I've been like, how do I tell him? When you go to your camera, does it have under mirror my camera or does it have it under regular?
There we go. So
there it is. There you go.
Work. I did not change that setting. That was not there, but work.
I literally like kept it. I never mentioned it because I was like, I don't want to do that to him in the middle of the video, and maybe he doesn't know, but he'll see later. But then I was like, nah, today is the day I get to tell you.
See, that's what we should be using the private chat for. That's what we should be using it for. That's not what we use it for. That's what we should be using it for.
That's what you should be using it for. That's what you should be using it for here. I'm also going to tell you now, I am not responsible for your grown ass feelings, and that is all of you. This one isn't either. Nobody is responsible for that. Y'all take in the stuff that you take in, but recognize when someone's intentions and what their tone really is, okay? So, with that being said, let's continue. Constantine, you're new here and you must have just locked in. We're talking about this show and this show alone today. Now, once we're done talking about it, we can get into that kind of stuff. We can go down that road. We can find our way back. It's a big, big world. Don't let it drive you crazy, Beyonce. But we're going to talk about this show today. Look how quickly. Oh, yep, that's all. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. All right. Hey, Duel. Y'all saw C. Diggy posting about Mario Party? I would too if I lost 2 times in a row.
I did not. Diggy talking mess?
Talking about, Matt is about to be my ultimate rival. So Mario Party, we're about to be enemies. I said, well, girl, stop losing. Try to steal stars from me.
Playing Mario Party with Diggy is an experience. Mama vacillates between Daria Morgendorfer and some bitch out of hell. I mean, like, girl.
No, just say like Galaxia if you really want to talk about it. Chris be like, I'm not coming for you, and then gets to the ghost and then takes everything.
Between you and him, I'll be sitting in my house cackling. I'm like, they are going through it. I'm just here to have a good time.
Dooley will be in the group chat with us, and me and Siddiqui are arguing over our decision making. Really, Matt, you're gonna do that? I didn't steal from you though, girl. I stole from the computer because I know that bitch is gonna get that star. You know how it is in that last 5 rounds. Let's see who. I think of it that direction. Like, who's in 3rd and 4th that is in the final rounds? You know they about to have a full sweep. No, bitch, we're gonna block her. So last night I blocked Chris several times from getting coins because he had 2 gold tubes. I had to block him. What are you talking about, girl? You're not gonna get 2 stars like that. No, not after stealing from me. Anywho.
Going through it, y'all.
Love you, Chris. Love you, Chris. Love my panel. Love my friends. We're competitive. We compete. Okay, I compete.
Buddy. I'm just here to dance. Baby going at it.
Listen, I came from a household where the girls had to fight for their meals, bitch. So I'm just saying, Deborah would make all of it, but there were boys in that house, so we'd have to be at the table. Now, hi.
Hello to all.
No. But Chris won that slowpoke star, but I won the mini game star. And then I looked at all the other stuff I would have won: coin star, space star, event star. I won all of them. So I was like, bitch, either way, I was still gonna beat you. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. And I know y'all seen the Pokemon leaks. I'm fine with my starter. I don't know about the rest of you girls, but my starter is puss.
I have been reminded that the game, I think it comes out tomorrow, right?
No, it comes out the 18th.
The 18th. Oh, excuse me. I'm still on my Overwatch. I'm still playing Overwatch and cussing girls out over the microphone. I might have to take a pause.
You mean Overwatch 2?
Correct.
Okay, because they shut down.
It's different.
Oh, it is.
It's different.
It's not Fortnite with an update.
Oh, girl. Well, that's one thing it's not. And you know what? You're going to get heavy rant because the Fortnite girls are coming over to Overwatch not knowing what they're doing and throwing people's games. And I really need you bad built bitches to stop throwing my games, girl. I have not been grinding this game since 2018 for y'all to come in here, picking y'all roles, and not knowing what the hell you doing, girl. I am in diamond. Y'all over here with these bronze ass strategies, bitch, pulling me down. Stop.
They're forgetting, Dooley. They don't have to actually make a house to then start fighting. You don't have to build shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like Fortnite. I'm like, girl, am I supposed to shoot somebody or am I supposed to make some stuff
And
here?
baby, I play support, so I see everything. I be cussing the girls clear out. I'm sorry. I'll be real extra. But I'm just trying to win.
That'd be me in Mario Party when I have to do the I be trolling the peach sound. Here we go. Here we go.
You
Here we
do.
go.
You do. And Diggy is the
because Diggy plays as Rosalita, so Diggy will do the what when we're like oh, and for me, right before I'm about to eat you up, I go do the peach. Here we go. Okay, let's get this show started. Our apologies here. We're just having a little friends conversation. If you haven't figured this out by yet, this review is not inclined for you, meaning your short attention spans may not be able to follow through with this, but I promise you that a long conversation is sometimes necessary and needed. This is a discussion. It's a rant and review. We're going to talk about the show, but we're going to rant about it as well. And of course, because I see you in the comment section here, and this is a live video, you will be involved in this conversation too. So please hit that like button, share, and subscribe while you're up in here. Tips downstairs if you feel like it, not completely necessary, but if you feel like it, awesome. Stephanie Brown, I see you on my Cash App, and always love for Romania. Thank you so much out in Romania for sending me love and randomly woke up in time for this. I'm glad you randomly woke up. Thank God for your randomly wake up. Okay. And anybody else that threw me tips today for my last video over this whole drama with Bussy and the chop block, I appreciate it. I didn't ask for any because they already limited my monetization because the girl was going in. But I tried as best as I tried the best as I possibly could to be fair to both sides of the situation. But I had to go through the entirety of what happened because only half was being said on one side. The other half isn't trying to respond because of how people are attacking them. And it's all getting convoluted. So that was the issue that was happening. And I was trying to explain why one is upset and why the other one reacted versus responded. That's how I broke it down. Because, I would understand too if somebody had just added me like a second ago and now I got to act up. But at the same time, it's how you handled it.
Okay. We go. Let's talk about that at the end because I came to the party late. Yeah. But I now understand what happened.
Because see, Dickie had to have that conversation with me today, and he was like, "Oh," I said, "Exactly, like literally." But some people don't want to hear it, and that's not for me to then tell you at that point in time. But let's talk about Dragula because that's what we're here for today. Drama already.
This is my favorite episode thus far. They did that. They did that.
When I tell you, Boulay Brothers, hi, my name is Matty Rants. This is Julia _ noted. You can invite us to premieres. You can send us PR boxes. We are fans. We live and breathe. I've been doing this since season 2 with you. Shout out to Bitch Puddin'. Shout out to Eve. Shout out to Bitch Puddin'. Shout out to Land Insider. Yes. Shout out to Dolly. Shout out to Vanda Von Odd. Shout out to all of the people a part of the Dragula universe except for Mary Cherry. We appreciate
who? I thought you took a deep breath. Okay.
No, that would be a swallow. That'd be a choke. It's just lodged in there. Anywho,
girl.
Everybody but her. We love the show. I live and breathe for this. You got something here with Titans. Do not let this go. And I'll be real with you. I know it's, whatever production they're working with here, and it's their money that they're using for this, which is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But let's have this conversation. Child, if Dragula was putting out at least 2 different kind of seasons a year, a regular season and then Titans a year. I would just have a really good time with this. I would. Or we can wait every other year. That's fine, but don't get rid of Titans. Dooley, do you agree?
I agree. This has been everything. This has been phenomenal, fantastic, and the girls are giving.
The girls are giving. When I tell you, I be waking up in the morning for this. Tuesday, I'm like, oh, let me get my shit together. Let me get my coffee. Let me smoke my life. And I'm ready for it. It's a good time. They could take Dragula into the next atmosphere. I mean, they don't need to make it like that, but they could take it to the next atmosphere. 200 plus in the room. Thanks for being, that sounded like the egg that Kendra dropped through her legs. It was stale. I also want to give a little bit of a shout out before we continue this forward here, because I see him in the chat right now. Gary, hey baby. So Gary actually holds a Twitter space the day of the show. Gary, now I get to tell you in front of all these people, that's why I don't come to your show, because it duly knows this. I will not talk about nothing until I've reviewed it. And then I'll go to other people's pages.
That's Matt's thing.
That's how
that's Matt's thing.
That's how I don't confuse what you say with what I say, and I don't take what you've done and put it in my shit. These are my own thoughts, words, and opinions. Okay, that's how I don't convolute my shit.
I can't confirm. That is how Matt does it.
I've had people many of times go, Matt, come here.
No, he did not even. I can confirm that.
I don't watch anybody's reviews on purpose until after I'm done with mine, and then I can go, oh, we had the same sort of thoughts, or oh, that's where we're. That's how I don't mess my shit up and I keep my stuff real. So I love you, baby. One day I'll be in there, and you'd have to do it the next day after the show. But I think it was amazing. They had a lot of people in their space last night. I saw the post. Bora came up in there. Coco was in there. That's friend of the family now. That's family right there. Hey, Coco. Hey, sister. They had Astrud and Eva up in there. I hope they were explaining what they were talking about this week. Because I'm coming for her today.
Mama is the gay Ben Stein. I'd be like, girl, what are you talking about?
I am coming for you, girl. You be one thing in someone's face, and then you be a whole nother person behind the scenes. Then we get to the background, and you like, oh, it's upsetting me. Is it really? Or do you just want to get back to hugging on Hoso? Like, you need to stop. Did you hear Hoso go, Astrud? Did you hear it, Julie?
This episode, I was Melissa B. Fierce. I was like Melissa and Coco, because I was like, girl, they is being real wishy-washy, because what is this?
I'm also going to come to Eva Destruction's defense. I'm gonna come to her defense today too, because they like called her two-faced, but I'm like, she could still be pissed off at one thing and then go check on her friend.
Was trying to help.
Yeah, because like she all over there by herself. But when I just thought it was so funny, the moment that Astrud wanted to go in, host was like, Astrud, and it was so low, and I was like, girl, she can't hear you. like PA can hear you, but she can't hear you. Oh, sorry, but. Check out Gary's space. It's on Twitter. He does it for Dragula. Tune into it. It's a good time. Nothing but support and love from my friends in these spaces and places across the globe. And to all content creators that give a fuck about other content creators, I extend the same sort of love to. Catch how that sounded in what I just said. That part. All right.
Okay.
So in this room, the conversation about who's coming back and who deserves to be there. Now, let's be clear. Not everybody wanted that pillow back. But Kendra was, that's low-key friend to friend. You know what I'm saying? Julie, did you catch that too? With Erica being one of the only people to say, I'm going to miss Yovska. No shade. I would have missed their confessionals.
Most of them girls were like, bye, Oscar. And kept it pushing.
We got to give it to Coco. We that should be on a t-shirt. It's Ofska for Yovska. Okay. Hell, even girl, I'm kind of shocked that there's a little bicep going on here for a board now. What happened, girl? What you be picking up? You know what? Matthew. Okay, listen. A board had to let Erica know that was
really thing she picking up right now is L's. Mama is picking up a bucket of L's.
I mean, I definitely a bucket of L's. Hell, you got to look at these two people sitting next to each other, and you right over there.
I want to shake her and be like, "Abor, I've never hit a girl like this before." Just go in. You're like, baby, what are you doing? You are blinded by the puss. Put on your game. Let's go.
Look at what's going on over there. I love Hoso, but Astrud's definitely, girl, please. Please. You know what I mean? Like, please. Anywho, she had to let Erica know what was up. Like, bitch, you thought you got me, but now what? And Erica was definitely a nodding parrot this episode with I just wanted to teach you a lesson to never underestimate me.
This is how she talk. This is how she talk.
She said, yeah, but what you yes. And I was I was over here like, like what?
How Erica talk.
I was like, caw. Like it was like, what the fuck is going on here? She was very much, well, yeah, it was a blessing. See, and again, you had options on who you could have gave that to, but I'm glad it worked out in your favor. Okay, moving forward, I'm still so. Ooh, I still get the heebies from the fact that Miss Mama was like, I'm attracted to you. Are you still attracted to me? And she was like, no.
And she was like, no, girl.
Like, that still touches my spirit. Like, wow. Hey, Patty, I see you on my PayPal. Thank you, baby. And shout out to Diego. I see you are new on my Patreon. Enjoy the reactions. Okay. Past this moment here and moving on. Ofska for Yovska. Coco, God, they can't get rid of you. They can't get rid of you, sister.
Keep Coco purely off her reactions be hitting the moment perfectly. Like it's like this face right here, like that's exactly how I felt. Like, girl, what? Like
breaking the fourth wall and everything. Breaking the fourth wall and everything. And it's looking at them like, are y'all catching this? You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm sitting next to her. She looking at me and I looking at her. She like, bitch, do you see this? Yeah, girl.
It is super helpful that Coco is also hot, but like at the same time. And like, mind you, Matty's been getting into his alt boy love too. You know what I'm saying? But I have a certain way of looking at people that I think is attractive. But Coco's good TV, but also it's the fact that Melissa, I put this on everything. God, you are driving this train and I love you, bitch. I love you, Melissa B. Fierce. My God. Half the storylines wouldn't be happening until you go, can we clear something up real quick, please?
Mama's gonna ask. She is gonna ask.
Because I know we talked about it, but I think we need to re-go over it again. I'm like, yes, go back over it because clearly we missed something. But these two are funny. Victoria, you shouldn't be bothered, but you should be worried if anybody tries you. Now,
you're like, girl, I'm gonna just show you in the drags.
And this week, I can definitely say, oh my God. Like, not only did you do one of my favorite movies, but that was presentation. Now that was presentation. So once this moment happens here and there, and of course the queens are going through the workroom. Now, workroom, this is not Drag Race. You see how this just muddled my brain. Melissa wants to know, why y'all being two-faced? Why y'all hoes acting like one way and then really coming back for another? And like Eva, I love you. And I love how she just addressed it. That's my shit right there, bitch. Before you think I'm just talking about everybody, I'm talking about you. And I'm talking about you. And this is what you presented. And of course, Eva, I actually have your back on this one. It's Abora being by herself and you trying to be a good friend, but you also can still be annoyed by shit that's going on, because it's like, girl, this is stupid, but you're being a friend, checking on them. But Melissa, you good for the best.
It's like your family. Like, my mom was getting on my nerves, girl, but let me go check on her. Because
listen, if anyone listen, Kendra comes back into the room, but honestly, she could have gone right back out the door again, because that's what's about to happen. You got that? Was funny, right? No, I'm just playing. Okay, haha. Honestly,
it's that meme of the Grandpa Abraham walking into the bar, right back out.
No, that was him going into the boudoir. Remember when the Simpsons had that little the burlesque place, and he walks in with the hat and realizes Bart was there, so he goes, whoop, gotta go. He turns it right back on. That was that. Sorry, had to give context, because I'm a Simpsons fan. But of course, everyone was happy that Kendra came back. Astrud, who didn't want Yovska back, is over here now giving a pouty face. And she's an empath. Kendra now, comes up with hey, y'all, I'm piggybacking off of Melissa. Y'all host was telling me I look cute or whatever, but you really wanted me to go home. So what's tea? I would find this more entertaining, to be honest with y'all, if they were voting people out. But now we have 2 episodes where the Boulay brothers are making decisions, and I'm confused at the all-star aspect of this outside of a different order of things being done. I'll be honest with that one.
I think they're just going to intermittently like hit them with the, okay, it's now your turn to vote. Like maybe every like 4 episodes. But I agree. Like the way that they explained it, I thought there was going to be a bit more variation along the way. But, we on episode 3. So we'll let it ride.
And I'm with you on that one. We're going to let it ride because we still got time to go. But I'm at that point where I'm like, honey, I want the voting. I want that bullshit. Give me the mess.
Matt, now if my math is correct, I don't think we've ever had a comeback episode on Dragula. So how they do Lollapalooza and one girl come back or something, like we ain't have that we've never had that in Dragula. So what if at the end it was like, okay, girl, somebody coming back? They could.
I mean, that would actually be entertaining. That'd be really entertaining.
Yovska, welcome back, and the girls are gonna get.
No, that wouldn't happen. No, I'm so. I'm sorry. No, let me try that again. Let me try that one more time. Nope, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. No. No one wants a pillow when they got the comforter set already with them, baby. It's all right.
Shots have been fired.
No shade. That I enjoyed aspects of what they gave, but I also was like, girl, they were eating you up just having conversations in the work in the boot cult room.
That place. The place.
In the room.
Maybe when you got Drag Race on Sunday, but Dragula on Wednesday. That's what you're going to do right now.
So Eva and Astrud have been called out apparently over their wishy-washy critiques and commentary. You know what I'm saying? And one of them is not like the other. That's the best way to put it. One of them is not like the other. Listen, remember how she's like, now whoa there, okay, listen, okay, well, and what I said, whoa, even don't have to explain shit. I did not tell you was good. You did, sister, you did. Look out, Kendra, but you did though. Now back to you. If
Mama is watching this program, I need to know what Astrud Aurelia studied in college, because she's giving me philosophy major. Just be talking, girl. I'd be like, baby, you just said a whole lot of words. What is your point?
An anxiety-ridden philosophy major. Like, I not only see you as being empathetic, but also being extremely anxious. Like, extremely. The fact that you had to literally pound yourself before you could just say something negative about somebody, like fucking Abora, who you literally do not like, but do not like because they like Hoso, but do like, but don't like. Bitch, getting sick of it.
Either given a dialectical analysis, we'd be like, we asked you how your day was. Why are we here?
And I'm Coco and Melissa in this moment. Help Victoria too. Just.
We asked you, where do you want to eat? We didn't ask for all this.
All of a sudden, you're talking about yesterday. What do you mean yesterday? We asked you where you wanted to go eat. Girl, that person almost ran me over. When? 2 days ago. Sure. Okay, so past this moment and moving on for the rest of the episode here, the Queen's ghouls, monsters, there we go. Monsters come back to the stage in order to find out what their Maxi challenge is, which is of science fiction proportions. It's now the alien challenge. Do you kind of see where this is going, everybody? We had Halloween tropes, first episode, witches, second episode, aliens, science fiction, horror, third episode. I wonder what the fourth will be. I wonder. So, with this challenge, they must give their own interpretation of science fiction character, alien character. Own interpretation. Alien. One more again. Abora. Science fiction, horror, alien, own interpretation. Basic stuff. Now, Angel Eater, we'll get there in a second, because I was like, I mean, that can be in space. That could be.
I'm losing the name. There was an easy reference that she glossed right over, and I can't remember the name of this movie. It came out, I was in college. It came out 2007, 2008. And remember the
Legion?
Angel? Yes!
Look at
if
me.
you wanted, I was like, I can remember the old lady at the table. She on the tip, like I can give you the details of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if that's the kind of aesthetic or the energy that you wanted to give, that was a very easy like 1-to-1. Mama went down the road, hit a left, and was trying like. I understood what Abor was trying to do, but she did too much, and it became lost in translation. I was like, "Damn, girl!"
But the ego, though.
Well, I don't think that was a lie. I don't think that was a too far off.
I don't think that's what they wanted to say.
We got the scholar version when we needed the that girl version.
Because when she said that, I said, that's not what you wanted to say.
No.
This is not what you wanted to say. That's what you wanted to say maybe 2 weeks ago, but that's not what you wanted to say.
She gave the office version of what she really was. HR is right there, girl. Let me put a bow on this real quick.
Thank you for the super chat. Julie, I said Abora was Legion too. Like, why did biblical accurate angel equal sci-fi in her head?
I mean, you know, I think the Bible has elements of sci-fi, depending on what chapter you read.
I mean, but also, I mean, that's to the perspective of somebody who, say, may look at it from that level, but those of like a different understanding of faith, like say me, would be like, it's science fiction.
Science fiction.
That's true. You know what I mean? So it's like, I understood why it didn't get high marks. I am going to give it some praise though later, because I was interested in what was given. Like I was enamored by it, but I was like, I don't know if this is a challenge. I feel like she thought Evangelion and then leaned way too hard into Bird. Oh, that sounds familiar. Mm-hmm. First episode. How did Abora go from Bird meets Myrtle, Balenciaga Snow to Bald Witch to biblical science fiction? I mean, listen, Mama was playing a game of checkers and apparently was jumping everybody. But I
haven't played checkers in the last 17 years of my life.
I know that reference was silly, but you got it. It's like, girl, hold on. We're just setting up right now. You already trying to king me. Like the fuck. Okay. Let's talk.
Yes.
I just want to be a sandwich some days, but never the bread. Just the meat on the inside. Just please. Anywho, Israel and Kyle XY over here are actually a part of the Fright Feet challenge. The Fright Feet challenge that's taking place, where they have to be in a Gravitron spinning locker for 3 minutes and hold it together for that time. Okay. Now, this is one I actually would be able to do and not be pressed about. Like Dooley says, I'm not about eating stuff.
I can't do that. I'm not putting it in my mouth.
You want me to do what? And so what? Let's see here. But everyone went for a spin and everyone came out okay. I didn't take this one as too deep like the other ones that have happened so far. This was kind of tame for me, even though 3 minutes spinning is a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of time. One thing I'm going to tell y'all to never do not close your eyes. Do not close your eyes in a full spin. Because the moment you open them suckers up after that happens, whoa, because you're going to feel it when you're closing it. It's already going to be a lot to take in. But the moment you open your, honey, it's good luck. Good luck. I've learned and I was told, like, you need to keep your eyes open and you need to focus on your breathing when that happens. You have to breathe and get a rhythm going and just stay focused, because the moment you try to turn your eye or you look up or it's over, and you never close it because all of your everything's gone. Your senses are gone when you close your eyes and you're being spun like that. So when you get up, it's like gross. And Matty knows because I've been in a couple of spinning machines before. Okay. So they get back in the room and we're back to bullshit again. Hey, Melissa, what's up? I love they just finished spinning. Is everyone getting their feet back together? Great. Melissa's like, I know we talked about this, but can we bring it up again?
and then jumped right in. I said, okay, work, girl, work.
I love me some Melissa B shady. Melissa B with the T. But Melissa was like, okay, so let's talk about this note with the Oscar situation here and bring that up into reality and where we all stand with that.
I just know that other show is reeling because many of these girls have tried out and they said no, and these girls are giving that. These girls are giving good drags too. I know that other show is mad.
You had the opportunity.
You had the chance
to add someone who looks like someone problematic on your show. And I bet RuPaul would have lived and breathed for that Legion. I bet you money. She'd been like, oh, it's amazing. It reminds me of my days in Atlanta, Georgia, and wee pole. But the conversation got into like Hoso literally picking somebody else because they were never going to pick Abora. And how does that make someone feel? And then, of course, Astrud gets this. Okay, so let me talk about it.
The face. This face right here.
If it's a problem for Abora, then Abora should be able to tell me about it. I would hope she could come to me. Can she see your confessionals? And how you really feel? Because you be doing a whole lot different in the workroom than you do in your confessionals. And that's T-Mob. And Astrud, I want you to take this if you're ever listening to this or this conversation. I do not dislike you. I do not hate you. We don't. I'm talking about what we see on this show and this program. I'm sure you are absolutely lovely in person. Hell, you passed us by at precinct and said, I think I know who you are. And I was like, Astrud, just like, we had a random pass by, sister. Okay. You look lovely. You're actually very amazing because you wore your xenomorph outfit. Right, Julie? That was okay. That was fine. So, like, she's amazing, but this is not girl.
They're making her look real neurotic. Very neurotic.
You could call that other one a narcissist, bitch, but you it's look at how Melissa is. That's me.
Girl, just can you stop?
This is kind of like, but mind you, Melissa, you look disgusted, but you started this shit, bitch.
Your fault.
Like, she also goes, I think it's kind of crazy that she can't hug or get next to Hoso without Abora getting upset, and she thinks it's absurd. Girl, they had something going on that clearly was never shut off, and that's still affecting somebody in their own mental health, something that you were a big advocate of on your last season, which I know you still are, and could possibly put more consideration into what's going on here. Also, I am to Kendra's point here. I'm glad I didn't fuck nobody on this cast.
I know that's right.
That was so real. I was like, oh, bitch, call it. Because, like, y'all should be focusing on a competition. You should be. And honestly, whose fault is it really? Because if you're thinking it's Melissa being messy and bringing it up, no. Y'all do stuff in front of them. And they have to witness it. I was with Erica on this one. Imagine having to see that happen in your face every day you're there. But you still got some feelings going on that you have not resolved just yet. And you want to be the bigger person, but it's very hard to be.
Are you watching White Lotus season 2?
Yeah. Is it on? Wait. Is it on now?
Yes, girl.
Oh, when did it start? Julie? When did it start?
We're on episode 2 aired on Sunday. I think that's right. Okay. I was going to make a reference, but it's given the same...
I have to see it.
Given the I won't say anything that ruin it, but it's given the same energy. Like you go on vacation with your couple friends and they are going through it, and you're like, girl, like we came here together. Now I gotta sit here and watch y'all do y'all thing. Baby, I just want to drink my mimosa and go to the pool.
Y'all don't know. The first season was one of my favorite shows. I was so happy when they damn near sweep the Emmys.
I am gonna spoil this for you.
No.
Guess who's at the new resort?
Is my girl Natasha there?
Well, Belinda, I would love if you would just come and just give me one of your healing treatments.
Wait. Oh, Jennifer Coolidge is back. Yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge.
No. I knew that. I knew
She's the connection. She's going to a bunch of White Lotus.
She's
resorts.
a recurring character. Yeah. I didn't know that it had just started. Don't you do it. I didn't know it had started yet. I was going to actually review the season, y'all. That's why I'm having this. Okay. Matty has work to do. I have work to do. I will be adding that to my reaction list on Patreon. Thank you. Oh, I was trying to find something.
It's
okay.
Good.
Because that first one.
Justice for Belinda. Justice for Belinda.
That first one was my God in heaven. So, okay, I will watch that. If not tonight, tomorrow. And for my Patreon folks, get ready. That's going to be added to the list. Thank you for that. I thought that was going to be another 2 weeks before that started. So, oh my God.
My point is it's giving the same energy. Baby, y'all over here and y'all couple stuff, and we over here trying to have a good time, and y'all keep bringing it.
Oh my God.
And we don't want that.
Dooley got me so hyped, y'all. You don't even know. I'm over here like, oh my God, I have so much to look forward to when I get off of here. Okay, continue. I'm going to be messy. This is fake. Real quick, let me be messy. This is fake. Are you okay?
Astrud, can you go to the corner and just have a conversation?
Are you okay? Because if it's affecting you, just let me know. Abora is trying so hard just to make it through this situation, y'all. Do you hear me?
She is annoyed for real. She is over it.
Abora, I got your back on this one. I'm gonna be real with you, because ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be in my face asking how I feel about you on somebody who I want to have sex with, be with, internalize my emotional feelings with, all of that. And you coming over here to ask me with your corduroy hat how the fuck I feel? Bitch.
I've been both of these girls, so I understand what it's like to be in both of these positions.
Piece of Matone, one shot for the back of the front.
That's one shot. Oh, two chops.
Two chops. She's cleared. There we go. She's cleared. All right, baby, go to the back. You gotta do how they do. Come on. To the back. Go to the back. All right, next up. Then you want to. Let me not actually show them how to vote correctly. Let me stop. Let me sit my old ass down. But no, I just was like, I always throw a little slug in there. I just was like, get away from me. Get away from me. You're
I see the moment. That part, give me a moment, girl. I need to breathe. Just back up.
Also, for clarification purposes, Abora did make a statement on Twitter recently saying that their pronouns are he, they, them, in and out of drag.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to try my best not to refer to Abora in the she format anymore, since I recently saw that post and I was like, okay, let me make sure. You know what I'm saying? Let me keep that together.
YouTube land, y'all gonna have to. I call everybody she. Y'all gonna have to get me. I call everybody. I feel like she or girl is it's not gendered the way that I use it, but y'all gonna have to. I'm gonna work on it.
It's part of the gay linguistics where we go girl and Miss Ma and she.
Miss Mama.
It is never about your gender when that happens. When I do it, it's just that's normally my way of showing affection, like being like, "Ooh, girl." Or, ooh,
bitch is gender neutral.
Sis. Oh yeah,
nigga
bitch.
Is gender neutral.
Dooley knows we be bitches and a whole bunch of niggas.
Ma'am is gender neutral. I'm like, ma'am. Like, what is talking to my daddy, ma'am.
You know I'm good for sir. You know I'm good for a sir. Sir. Now, sir. Okay, because I cleared.
I gotta get better about that.
I know, because a lot of people are going through their own dysphorias in reference to how people are addressing them, and I'm myself trying to be better at that as well.
I don't want to trigger nobody by accident.
And also, I must be better at retweeting and sharing my opinions on things without actually doing the research on those people, objects, conversations, conflicts, circumferences, space-time continuums. So let's continue.
I'll read the article before sharing.
I'm not, but I will not put a link to my sponsored
Matthew, shut up. Shut up.
That you will never see me do.
Matt.
You will never see buy my shirts while I'm telling somebody I'm sorry. The
Rant. Girl.
You guys, we can't laugh about it.
Girl, I unfollowed on Instagram today.
Oh. So Thugs Bunny. So that we both did at the same time. Thank you for the super chat. When Deborah said he just wants rejection, my heart cracked. I felt like he should be the rejecter because Hoso is eating all of her cake in this. So there is a portion of this where I actually am like, okay, I can get it, but that also comes from a space where you're going to have to step out of those walls and boundaries of protection and actually get a little dirty here. And maybe someone is not going to like you for a second and you have to be okay with that. And you're thinking of Dark Crystal, Michael Smith. You're thinking of Dark Crystal. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very that.
Yep.
Hoso is afraid that their relationship will be changed for the worse if the conversation is had about the rejection or giving it up, because she is such a fan of Abora's. She is afraid that it's going to tarnish whatever relationship they've built around it, and it's very tough for her. I understand. However, it is going to get worse before it gets better, but I wouldn't know that. That relationship is between you and Abora and nothing to do with Astrud. Oh, I got to say that one more again. You and Abora and nothing to do with Astrud. Astrud shouldn't even be a part of that conversation. Nowhere near that moment of happening. Shouldn't even get the details later about it.
Mm-mm.
That should be literally a private conversation that y'all have. I hope you had it after this show. I pray you did. Look at me reading and also giving love. That's how that looks like, people. From a genuine place. You won't break my soul. Box 3. But listen. Good luck. Because right now,
BetterHelp.com, Talkspace.com, PsychologyToGate.com/find a therapist.
Because right now, the trauma it's building. It's deep and wide, It's getting dark, flowing deep and wide and deep.
I value peace and I value clarity, baby. At a certain, I don't have time. No, you don't. Okay, go bye.
I'm telling you. Now, Eva's getting in trouble because she's getting sick of folks, and then here she go. Listen, these two. I swear they're about to make the ugliest painting I've ever seen in my life. It's like the gay walk to remember right here. Oh my God. Oh, you need me to post the links for our merch? Oh my God. Let me go ahead and get it. Well, let Julie talk here real quick.
Yes. Before Mandy Moore was known for This Is Us, she actually made music, believe it or not.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, baby, come to me. Show me who you are.
Oh, baby.
Yes. Come on, ad-lib.
You already know it's that 7 Day in his life. I'm just saying, it's giving me a romance novel with a tragic ending, like honestly, and then better skies ahead. That's the merch link there. The panel shirts, Sundays are best with the panel. Matt Tivia and Rant Pack tank tops and t-shirts are available. It's the updated version of American Gothic in this photo. That's funny. Candy is a bop, though. It's still a good song. It's actually a classic.
Not American Gothic. That was funny, bitch.
I had to run away from the joke. Funny. I ran away from it, Julie. I was like,
and I thought about it. I was like, ooh, girl. And I thought about it more. And I was like, ooh, girl.
I wanted to give it time, and then I ran from it. Do you hear me? Ran.
That was good. That was good. If they're American Gothic, then that means Abora is the scream. Abora is the scream.
They have the face for it.
Yeah. It's just a juxtaposition between two paintings. Come
It's
on,
so
Art.
see you bringing up Bad Romance. It's always funny because I remember when Lady Gaga was in her "I'm a Roar" like Christina Aguilera days. You know, everything
I
had that.
missed that.
I said that's Christina. You know, because Aguilera was always trying to find that big black woman in her throat.
Not for the old heads. We had to watch that Verizon commercial for a smooth a year and a half.
If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie and a ball.
I really just want a moment to where like I'm on somebody's reality competition show and the girls don't know that I'm deep in my pot bag. And I gotta do something. They're gonna be like, I would have lip sync against Dooley with Gene Bob. I'm like, oh bitch, that is my shit.
Oh my goodness.
Just pop off. I need my moment.
See, mine would be anything by Britney. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think I did it again. You had to do the mouth. Yeah. Before the
my favorite Britney track is Perfect Lover Girl. I'm a deep track Britney girl.
Oh,
deep track Britney
but here's
girl.
me, boys. Sometimes like me, boys. You want a cat? Oh,
you gotta do the spin. I don't have enough room.
Oh, wait.
I don't have enough room.
Get nasty. Brittany was good for that shuffle spin. It was like, stop, no, and then turn, and then we're doing a washing machine.
I miss them days.
Oh, goodness gracious. The late 90s, early 2000s was truly the time of our lives, let me tell you. Eva's a good friend, though. Thank you, Eva, for being a great friend. If y'all haven't recognized, this is a conversation. This is not a little short play for you to fill your needs and voids with. This is where if you want to just listen. And
I'm going to give this a rocks.
Yeah, like just that. I'm like, yeah, like what? No. But seriously, like, thank you for being here. Almost 300 of you in the room. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Don't forget, we also have conversations as a group together on the panel on Sundays, every Sunday. And of course, I cover different shows as well. I will be doing Drag Race UK on Friday. And now that I know that White Lotus is back, I now have a Tuesday show I'll get to review because it comes out on Sunday, gives me time to yeah, Tuesday. Okay, perfect. Oh, bitch, you told me you gave me too much. Now I get to watch it again. I'm so excited. So if you're on my Patreon, get ready for like 2 reactions to the first 2 episodes. Also, I will be doing more live conversations to talk about TV shows like Chucky, White Lotus, all of that, because I know y'all have been wanting to do it, but I'm going to have to do it in a live format where it's like all together, like this is what's been on television. So just get ready for that. All right. Kendra took a sip out of Sharon Needle's bottle. Did y'all catch that? So
when you're vaccinated, you don't have to be scared.
That part. We said the Sharon Needle logo erasure. Girl, they had that bottle turned around, sister. I was like, you could have just wrapped it with something else if you want to be funny.
Okay, that's not what I thought you meant when you said that, and I'm now reminded of the fact that she has on the bottle. I thought you were making a different joke, but work. I forgot that she got a logo on the bottle. I thought we were making an Abora joke, but work. I was slow to that party.
Bitch, not duly talking about Bizarro Sharon. Let's see here. No, sorry, DC. I know the spirit called her That's funny. That's pretty funny.
The Holy Spirit tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Baby, go to the upper room."
So the cool kids decided to sit back here and have a conversation about what was going down. Drag Race, this is what I'm talking about having a separation of rooms when you're doing Untucked, if you're going to do Untucked, because when you separate them, shit goes down. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm
Whoever
asking.
decided to dismantle the Interior Illusions Lounge, the Gold Bar, and all that, y'all, they robbed. Because, like, so many iconic moments. You go, half go here, half go there, and then they meet in the middle, and then chaos would ensue. Great TV.
Please. But we find out that Melissa B. Fierce, while watching an entire throuple go through the entireties of nothingness, is having to sit there after their husband left them days before this competition started, and they had to come in here with that on their mind, with someone who may possibly still have a copy of a goddamn key. Bitch, I don't know if she had to change lock. That's just expensive, you know, and have to deal with this competition and put that to the side. Meanwhile, these chaotic lovers are sitting right there. And it's like, girl, you know what I mean? So I feel bad. I did too. I was like, that's fucked up. I've been in situations like that.
But now I know the next time when I see you next May, when we're in the area, now I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna shoot my shot because I want it.
Oh,
I want you.
What happened to Jade?
She can go have a seat while me and Melissa have a conversation. Girl, hello?
Listen, all I'm going to say to all the Dragula girls, I owe y'all shots, and we need to go out and have a good time. That's all.
Also got 2 mans. I can't have 2.
Well, they do with them.
Okay. Come on, pronouns. Come on, pronouns. I know my neighbor's upstairs like, why is that nigga so loud?
I know. I think my neighbors have learned that at points in time in the day, I get to have a very long conversation and they understand. So it's like, oh, okay, this is clearly what he does. Yep, get loud. Let's get loud. Nope. Let's get loud. So the tinfoil hat bit, I'm starting to recognize that each episode they're going to do something super silly. But the Teletubby toilet was the winner, Melissa B. Fierce. Good job, Melissa. You know how to make tinfoil hats work. The next day, quiet. Shh, not really. Abora's going through it. Astrud, I'm not happy with you. Well, we were talking yesterday and you seemed fine. So what's happening today? Nothing that you can fix.
Never.
Nothing that actually really relates to you. It more so goes into Hoso. So mind your business. I didn't understand you. Then the frustration with the whole, she's always upset. I can't imagine how you would feel if the shoe was on the other foot. Oh, then I saw that the first episode.
I think Astrud Aurelia is a fixer. Like, and I think that Astrud doesn't want to be misunderstood, and therefore they're over explaining themselves.
Yep.
But as a consequence, everybody's like, "Girl, you're doing too much. Leave us alone."
They gave you the national anthem music.
I get it, but also they're being like, "Girl, we just need a moment."
It's like you don't need to be everyone's Captain Save-A-Ho, especially when you know how to save them, and you need saving yourself still.
Sometimes a girl need to get hit in the face once or twice and learn a lesson.
Oh, don't now, Julie, don't say that because that's a threat. That's a threat. You saying that somebody needs to have something happen. Oh, honey, watch what you say. You're Black and you made a statement like that. I had to explain to everybody what threats were yesterday. Child.
I'm just talking about life and its ability to be chaotic. I'm not talking about anyone's actual physical violence, baby.
Child. Can you believe it? I was like, I know you did not just lie on these people. Oh, okay. Anywho. It's
Julie did not say. And I'm not like, man, I responded to this girl. Man, sometimes who you finna try? I bet it ain't me. I have time.
Because you know, if I give you time, it's going to be an evisceration. So when I don't respond, that's normally me being the kindest I can possibly be. Because in reality, I want to call you everything that your mama didn't. So
y'all watch the plan. You know how me and Blake are. You can get that too. You can get that too.
So I try my best. I try my best. But anywho, now, once again, Eva shows she's annoyed, but she goes out of her way to check on Abora. That leaves other girls feeling like, God, we just talked about you doing this. But in reality, Abora does feel isolated and alone in this moment. Honestly, they're also in their head too, because this shit is really starting to take a toll on your entire performance and the way you are in this competition. And guess what? While you may be feeling bad, I'm not going to be spending 7 episodes checking on you. Pull your shit together.
I gotta worry about me. I gotta worry about me, Lucius. I gotta choose me.
Yeah, it's like, honey, like, I hear you, but bitch, we have a show to do. Like, this is not that girl. All right, so let's get into the looks, shall we? The Boulay brothers themselves. I got Dune teas with this one, only for the palette that it's concerned and what they had on top of them. A different planet for sure, not so alien, but different planet for real. Little Sodom and Gomorrah found their own planet somewhere, and it was all blasphemy. Stockings, heels, nails, headpiece,
wig, no wig,
light wig,
light skin,
beige, fluorescent beige,
bitch.
They're white. Bing gone. Been out. Race on! I don't give a fuck. I love my rolly chair, bitch. I will be using this for every video. Wee. No. This is. Can I be real? No.
Be real. Go ahead.
No,
be
they
real.
didn't. This is light. This is very light skin Keisha. This is very Little Lotto. It's not giving. It's very DaBaby's ticket sales.
Not a buy one get one. You buy a little bootleg, you get big bootleg for free.
It's a tad Groupon, and they look lovely in the face. I love the headpieces. I love the nails.
Yep.
After that is when I stop liking it, because it's like,
I like it neck up.
I don't
hate this.
No, neck up with their hands up. With their hands up too, because they're included in that neck up, like here, with their hands. But after that, stockings, shoes, corset, gloves. Sleeves. Oh wow.
You know who did it better?
Everybody.
Cheddar Gorgeous.
Oh.
It's giving the same kind of energy.
Oh. Someone said the body's giving soju. That's a lie.
Who said that?
No, that corset didn't say it. I'll tell you that much. Okay, girl poo.
Not that name.
There were not younger people involved in this.
Ooh. Hoso is on set though. Child.
Don't now. Why would you say child? Julie, you set me up. Stop it! You set me up. Julie set me up. Oh my god! Y'all know I can't help it. I can't pass a joke. I can't. I can't.
You can write this.
I can't pass a joke. I cannot
write this.
Okay. What about that South Park episode? Why don't you go ahead and have a seat? Have a seat. I'm Chris Hemsworth. I'm Chris. There it is. I'm Chris Hansen.
I told you that I've been rewatching some of the seasons, and South Park is 1001% funnier as an adult. And as a kid, I guess the jokes would go. As an adult, I'd be crying laughing
because you get the full satire bit of it all. Like everything is not to be taken seriously at all.
Really
this is the only way I can watch it because Cartman is clearly a racist, but like something about the way they write him is so fucking funny.
His name was Tolkien. Her name is Tolkien.
The fact they had an episode about Tolkien and they're like, but it's Cartman going, you didn't know his name was Tolkien? That's the reason why I call him Tolkien, because I'm clearly making fun of him.
Wait, it was the episode where they were I can't even remember. It was the all-female episode with the
Oh,
vajazzle.
all women. It was this one's for the ladies. And it was the fecal transplant.
That's it. I sit here mouth agape like, girl.
She said, fuck her.
This is also off topic, but the girl saw me tweet about it earlier this week. I just started watching The Boys.
Oh, you like it?
I'm on the last episode of season 2. This is the first show in a very long time that made me audibly scream. The way that they do this writing and the way that the most random chaotic shit happens, mouth agape. Just sitting here like, girl.
I still don't like it. I know.
It's extra.
I have this weird thing about the heroes being the villains kind of bit. This is why I didn't
love it.
This is why I didn't like Injustice, because I was like, well, what's the point of making them a hero then if we're going to do all of that? And also, I think my Hero Academia sensibilities, my Midoriya, very, oh my God, like, Deku, no! Like, I'm very that guy. I'm very that guy.
Like, I used to, maybe
I get it though. I get it though. Like, I get the hype.
I used to think about shit like that, like watching Power Rangers. Like, imagine you driving to work and the Megazord step on the road, bitch, and you late and you get fired because they didn't tore up the road. Like, what happened?
Oh, thank God that's not the case, because I'd be fine. I'd be
the Red Ranger just ran up and just hit my car, and your boss is like, yeah, whatever, you fired.
What are you gonna say? God damn it, Jason! This is the only freeway that gets us in here on time because the 404 is backed up.
Right, like now you can't get to work, girl, because they wanted to ride the Dino Megazord that day. Like,
the news would be like, many offices and buildings are going to have work from home positions available because once again, the Power Rangers have destroyed the entire highway system for the city.
You got to get superhero insurance just in case they bust your shit up. That was off topic.
Can you imagine that preview? Oh my God. Okay, so listen. This man right here, Dast Malshin, probably didn't say it right, but David, I enjoyed him so much on Suicide Squad as Polka Dot Man. I was so mad what happened with that old girl. I liked his character so much. It was such a weird take on this character who has mommy issues. But he became so important for I'm just a fan of his. He also was dark, very strange. But something about it, I was like, this is slightly attractive in a creepy way. Like, I don't know. I was lightly turned on by his weirdness. I was like, he's kind of creeping me out, but it's kind of hot. Yeah.
Matt got a kink, y'all.
Ooh. I do. Yeah, I definitely don't like I'm not a fan of the super happy people. I'm definitely more into the, a little bit of they look like they're the bad guy, but they're totally not the bad guy. It's like that kind of bed. So I like that. It's kind of cool. It's whatever. He seems interesting. Okay.
Wig. I love this so much.
That is not a wig. That is her hair. But listen, for those of you who do not know who Alaska Thunderfuck 5000 is, oh my God, she is the winner of All Stars 2 for Drag Race. She's also been the judge on the show before, and I've had the pleasure of meeting her several times and getting to spend some time with her. Alaska, I love you. I love you, girl. So shout out to Alaska. That's one I will defend down if y'all try me with her, because once I met her in person and got to talk, I was like, oh no, she
is a fun part. Like, she is actually trying, and I appreciate her.
And you got to think about that journey too. Think about that journey.
Mama was in the lion's den, left the lion's den, and went through a journey. And I said, work, girl.
Literally was dating a game hunter. Okay.
My girl, now I gotta turn my camera on.
Survived all that. I think was sober, got sober, all that. Oh no, Alaska's done the work. So nothing but love and credit goes to Alaska. And to see how she's doing this cross platforms reminds me of somebody else, Bob the Drag Queen.
And I love that Dragula never mentions the other show. They will tap dance on that line, but they will never.
Let me do Drag Morta. I meant it like she was with somebody who was a terrible person. That's what I meant, Farnsworth. A drag superstar in their own right. No.
I gotta go. It's been great. I will see y'all next Wednesday. It is great.
A drag superstar. I can't even do it anymore. I can't even do it anymore. The fact y'all are having to say Matthew, stop it.
I was not ready. I wasn't ready.
I can't even do it.
See the comment, Matthew. Exactly. Exactly.
Let's not act like drag border doesn't sound like tall Kermit. Don't do that, okay? Let's not act like they don't sound like tall Kermit. And I love her. I love her down. But yes, it is a drag superstar in their own right, Alaska. And it's like, oh, okay, you know.
You're really trying to get me to use this Apple Care on this computer, man. And you I am trying not to spit on my computer.
Oh, I love them. But no, in reality, though, I live for drag border and Swan Thickaloo, honestly. But like, if I ever meet her in person, she goes, now, what do I sound like? I'd be like, drag border, the drag queen here. No, I can't. I'm sorry.
You sound like Kermit.
Not Rogu from American Dad. She doesn't sound like Rogu. Have you been watching New American Dad? You know Roger has his child now.
I have not seen American Dad.
Oh,
a smooth like.
I'm gonna tell you what, because TBS has continued it, and they have like now 7 new seasons that have happened since it left Fox. It's still so fucking funny, but Rogu is Roger's baby that is basically an extension of Roger and Honey. Ooh, Rogu's necessary.
Ain't Roger a child? The hormone monster got a child. If you
I saw child.
It is great.
I love Maya Rudolph when she's a sex monster. Daddy, I'm sorry when I came back. I hate how she talks my live and breathe for how she be. Bubble Breath.
Bubble Breath.
You gotta love the other demon too. You know how he talks like this. Oh, brother, man, we gotta keep it going. Sorry. I really have to get into voice work.
I'm Megan. I can't do it.
Like, oh my God, Jay.
Well,
that's Jay. Matt, I want to put it inside of you. Oh, yeah, you want to put it inside of me, Matt? You know it, the pillows. Oh, can we watch from over here? When he
was describing the energy of being horny and like inside, like humping each other, I was like, you know what? That is kind of what it feels like, girl. You are not wrong. This is ridiculous, but you are not wrong.
Oh, God. Thank you for sitting through this 10-minute portion of us talking about other TV shows in relation to this. No. Ain't no apologies. Welcome to the Rant and Review.
That was the rant.
Mm-hmm.
we are also prone to busting out into old school gospel.
Okay.
Random stories and gospel tracks.
Listen, because when Jesus says yes, Astrud Aurelia gets a top score. Listen, I was happy that I got to see Cell in this form here.
That's what I thought too.
Bitch, you can't tell me she wasn't about to go fight Goku and the rest of them. You can't tell me.
Cell.
Like in a very, hey, Black Pepper. I'm sorry, Black people liked my post. I love my sister. Welcome to the stage, Biblically Accurate Scissor. That's a good secret chat. Well worth it too. Thank you so much for that. That was funny. Biblically Accurate Scissor. That's funny. Is this a shiny version? Because it's not red, right? No. Yeah, rotted cell would be a good way for that one, I would like to say. Lucretia, hey Maddie, hey Dilly, catching the live now, but going to replay. Love you both. Back to the video. I was about to say Vihu. Y'all know my ja. Yeah. Silly me. So listen, now I'm gonna do Astrud for all of y'all and their floor performance because I've noticed this trend, okay?
Why is Matt giving a Shin Yoon 2023?
No, fusion dance.
Giving a shin you.
No, bitch, she be doing, Miss Mama be doing a fusion dance every time she get up there. I'm like, girl, I can't wait to see what this next evolution gonna be. I thought this was actually dope. Just to like talk about it a little bit. It was a very, very cool concept to do. I got Alien down. So there was no confusion here. And I also got horror from all the eyes that were put over it, even the contact lens that went into it. I said, Astrud? Yeah.
Not Shaw You and Christy Montero.
wait, where?
Fucking Liam.
Oh, Liam. Not here to do Liam's.
It can't just be Liam. It's Liam.
Carvine meets Nightmare from Soul Calibur 3. Okay. Was she nogging again? No, she was doing an interpretive dance. It's the best way I would call that one. She was interpreting dance for us, and that's what we got. Not Astrud be up there doing the jitterbug.
Jitterbug.
Astrud giving Xiao Yu and Christy Montero during the floor performance. Girl, don't you do Xiao Yu like that.
Don't do Ling like that. Ling does not deserve this.
That's my bitch. Don't you do her. Okay, listen. Her scissor sister, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi. Now, I'm going to give you... Now, that... I'm going to have to do that for you. Hold on.
Not girl. Girl.
This is Coraline's dad. That's a great reference. Colors of the Wind. No, they gave her good smoke, to be honest with you. Like, it actually really helped here. She was channeling Squidward. Not her mating call for host. Like, girl. Y'all have got to stop. Astrud is our favorite freestyle dance instructor. Okay. Give me a beat. Hope she finds it. Okay, listen. All right.
Her and Janae JK need to take this on the road.
But this is so cool. We even have a handpiece here. The headpiece is great. I thought it was an overall great look. I love how they took a screen door and they made these tendrils that flowed with her movements to it. This looks like a lot of work, and I'm here for it.
Do.
Go on, Astrud. Big titty bitch. Coco Kane. Big titty bitch. Coco Kane. Do the titty bop. Do the titty bop. You want to talk about her breasts? Do the Coco Kane. Do the titty bop. Do the titty bop. Hips.
And
body.
Let's
get them, girls. Bitch, call her the Justice League because mama's about to blow through somebody with that cannon, honey. Give it up for Sai-Ho. That cannon added so much to this already. Like, okay, we know this is her aesthetic. This is her geesh. But that cannon added something. But baby, when that mirror was shown, I was like, and that's the puss I'm looking for, bitch. Give me this mirror moment.
This is Samus after not a hooking.
Eat.
Betrayed like the session.
This is Samus after going to Miami to get that BBL, resting, relaxing, then going in to go get somebody. Okay?
Zero Suit Samus saw Birdo and was like, girl, I got to compete. They went to Miami.
Samus was like, I want the Santana special.
Give me that good OT as Madison.
You know, give me rise up and then cinch and then rise again. Like very, very cooked food, bitch. I was here with it. The face is stunning. I did love this look. I totally got the concept of what it goes for. This is her aesthetic. It's Judy Jetson Hooker with a low key, a killer vibe. She's basically Tiffany from Chucky, but like much hotter. No shade to Jennifer Tilly. High key. She rode that sucker like a monster too. I said, go in, sister.
Ride it like a Yamaha. Let me tell you, I stand Brie Runway. I stand her.
I love her too.
I love her.
Been that girl.
I love her. So
I'd be in the shower cutting the fuck up. Be damn near doing a dip in the shower. Like, well, I'm about to fuck up my feet. Don't care.
I haven't been this excited about an artist in a long time. I really like Brie Runway.
Mm-hmm. Some of y'all asked me if I played Bayonetta 3 yet. I have not because I'm poor. And I'm waiting for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And that's already like $100 right there. Like, I had to make a decision. Do I want Bayonetta 3? Yes. Would I like to play it? Absolutely. I got $50 to spend. I got a power bill to pay in 3 days, bitch.
I am on a strict budget, girl. Living in New York, I'll walk outside and spend money for no. I'll be like, girl, this is dumb.
And I don't have my car, so when I go to the grocery store, I have to plan my days. You know what I'm saying?
You still ain't got your car?
That sucker is sitting at the mechanic, and he's like, "Now, Matt."
Still.
And I've been asking them about it too. I'm like, "Are you going to work on it?" Because they were saying they were going to buy me another car. Like we just would trade it and get another car. They're taking their time with it, and I'm not trying to be rude because everything's being done for free. So I'm trying to be like, "Okay, thank you."
You need to ask some questions because Thanksgiving is right around the corner. You don't have time for that. You don't have time for that.
And I do not feel like getting an Uber on Thanksgiving, knowing what those prices are going to be, because I know my pop's going to be like, "Matt, you coming over?" Yes.
Your Uber finna be $53.39. He's going to be mad. Nah, player.
But if my sister is doing Thanksgiving with her mama, that's the food. Hey, Denise, that's the food. That's also what we got going. We got the alcohol. We got a little smoke up in here. Ow. That's the Thanksgiving I like to go to. Now, fathers be like, well, here's a vegetarian turkey.
Y'all bringing tofurkey to the function?
They don't eat meat. Remember, 7-day Adventist life. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go to the Baptist house with my sister and her mama to go get the good food. But I hate to do that to Erica, but I got to talk about it. See, you start talking about someone else. Erica Clash is next.
Soft toot.
It's a toot for me when you have the other heads on. The Godzilla reference to, I forget, the Ghidorah, right? It's Ghidorah. I'm thinking of right?
Mm-hmm.
I was here for that. I also got a little Power Rangers villain in this too. When she took him off, we lost Dooley. Julie, come back. We lost Dooley. Wait. Okay. What happened?
You see how they tried to sabotage me? What?
I was like, wait, what's going on here? Because it was just so like, oh my God. Like, wait, what?
You see how they tried to sabotage me?
Ooh, what you wanted to say about this?
Nothing. I was agreeing with you. I was just agreeing. And then it was like, boo-boo.
So let's do positives here, because the bodysuit's not one of them. I would say
I like the mask.
I like the mask a lot.
I like the makeup.
I love that it looks like it would be an excellent costume in a haunted house with black lighting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be amazing in there. I am getting low key, I have to move because I like this, but she was mad that she was safe. And I was like, girl, you should be happy.
I agree.
I'm going to be real with you. You should be quite happy. To me, this is kind of the best look you've given so far this season. I don't like the bodysuit a lot, actually. I got to talk about it. Those scales are separated like it's 1955. Not the segregation of the scales.
I mean, looking at these election results. Girl.
Woo! Let's not talk about the real American Horror Story right now, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh, Greg Abbott, how could you be back in again? Then again, it's Texas. But actually, it's cool. I like it. But
I agree. I like Erica's drag, and in this competitive space with what the other girls are giving, she just has to give that much more.
I agree. Unfortunately, in this case,
it's the details.
It's this too, wild card. She literally slid them suckers off, and I'm like, doom 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 doo doo doom.
I miss her.
Viewer beware.
Our Halloween girl.
Scare. I loved Goosebumps. I had every book possible. My mom bought me.
I was a part of the Goosebumps fan club. They sent
me too.
Every month. Oh yes.
God. Sometimes you get like a bookmark, and then you get like some sort of like eraser and things for school. I was a big fan. Night of the Living Dummy was my favorite.
I was a part of the Goosebumps Club and the Animorphs Club. I read all them books, girl. I ate them up.
Animorphs was an interesting read, the scholastic journey of it all. For those who had scholastic book fairs at school, yeah, that I was definitely an Animorph guy, but some of those stories got weird. I was like, they're turning into what?
Mama is a bird for life. She is stuck.
I think it was like the lizard one that threw me off with that guy. I think I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I got into, what was that fighting game called? Bloody Roar was like around that same time too. No, they should really bring that game back, y'all.
They should.
Now, Abora, I'm not going to lie. This is Guillermo del Toro teased down. This shot of you alone, amazing. It's like, oh, this is amazing. But science fiction horror movie. Alien was the objective here. I thought you were standing in for the nun. This gives me a Ghost in the Conjuring series before it would give me science fiction and the Pleasers girl.
The Pleasers, comma girl. I like the idea. The execution is where it falters.
After a long night of sinning, God didn't like the repentance. So he had it de-winged me and tried to send me down to hell. But you know I didn't fall. I had risen again. And now I'm a cosmic horror ready for destruction. Gamer Guy, thank you for the super chat. That is possibly the funniest thing. Yeah,
that's good.
That's top tier. That's top
tier.
Good.
Shantae, you stay.
Shantae, you stay. Excellent super chat. That was stupid. Oh, this one can see in one direction, though. Chains and whips excite me. Dooley said, we will not pay that dues, but I'll pay it. Listen. Love you, by the way, Kim. Love you. Okay, listen. I'm an apologist for this look. Neon Genesis Evangelion got angels. It was given very much that, but I felt the dress and ruffles brought it to medieval times. Girl, you could have just said Slavery Days. I really want to talk about it. I don't know about honey, this is giving me a film that Nicole Kidman and Kirsten Dunst would sign up for. The Beguiled. There we go. Did y'all see that movie?
I did not.
Dooley. These women were stuck in this house during the Civil War, and you know, people's feelings were arising in certain situations. Girl, it was the weirdest movie I have ever seen.
I'm not the biggest fan of period pieces, especially if it's a period of time when I was looked upon as an item for possession. I don't got time for that.
Yes, an item for possession. Oof.
I think she really bit this bird's head off.
So that looked like it was some sort of dumpling that, or you know, I forget the name of it, but she bit into some sort of food object that had a little color in it for sure. It did give me, I ate this bird, or it was supposed to symbolize an angel that she was eating. This was terrifying. I was like, okay, now this is horrific. And I thought that was kind of amazing. But to be real with you, I did like the outfit. I just didn't think it felt like the challenge. And it more so was based on the garment they were wearing versus what was happening up here and what they were giving in presentation. And I love how they always edit out her falls. And then we see them when the Boulets are talking about it. Because she can.
They are shady. They'd be like, and back behind the scenes.
Thank you. It was mochi. That's what I was like.
Oh, it was
like, well, that's what it looked like. I was like, this looks like mochi. You know, when you chew, we pull it apart and there's like the little gooiness in the middle. Yeah, very that. So Abora gave us Ozzy Osbourne, played by Diabetti.
Oh, Diabetti.
Sharon. Oh, Ozzy. Now this photo I thought was fierce. I was like, okay, now this is giving. It's giving me just lots of. I don't know. This was art for me. I was like, okay, this is fabulous. I had to give it that. Yeah. I'm like a bird. I want to fly. Ow! Bit into her head. Bird's dead. A home is not a home. So Kendra, honestly, this is a chop. Performance-wise,
hold on. Not honestly. Friend.
I'm surprised you didn't hear me make that joke earlier. I said
did not.
honestly, yeah.
I did not.
Yeah.
Wow. What a moment.
See, Matt's corny. Okay, but no, honestly though, like
it's a boo.
Girl, you wore an outfit to the mall, high key.
Mm-hmm.
And then
some shit on it.
You look like somebody yelling at somebody's mama in Walmart during the freezer aisle, baby. You know how people be on speaker and just don't be.
This is Lawrence and Issa arguing about panties in the Walgreens or the Rite Aid or whatever it was
on Halloween night. So science fiction. So you painted yourself an alien, and then you said the horror was you needing money for your bills. Now I understand.
Now, girl.
Now that I know.
Get it.
Now that was
I get it.
I said, now that's some real horror.
I get it, girl. I get it. I understand.
That's some shit. I was like, no,
these are New York bills. I get it.
Totally. And they live in LA or in Cali, so totally
same level. Same level. Same energy.
But you dressed to get in the Uber to go home. That purse is too clean for me. What have you been doing throwing up? That I didn't get about the outfit. Like, if you're going to give me regular Dragula, you vomited all over yourself because you've drank too much coffee. I didn't really get the story outside as you was poor and you needed money from your grandmother. It was fun to watch, though.
Mm-hmm. I have felt, okay, I'm on my shit. I came into this like, oh, girl, she first out. Like, mama's getting chopped. And I have really enjoyed her this season.
Me too.
I have really, really, really enjoyed Kendra Onyx this season. I felt like we got to see more of her personality. She is very, very like hell bent on just giving us her aesthetic. And she like, bitch, like take it or leave it. And I admire that about her. I just wanted that. I wanted her to take her own aesthetic and elevate it so that I wanted to see her rise. Like her comments have been great. Her confessionals have been great. Her interactions with the other girls have been great. She knows how to take a moment. She knows how to set up a moment. She knows how to double back around with the, like, it's been so good. But I'm like, damn, girl, the drags are not, it's not elevated. Come on, girl.
You're a great performer. That's for damn sure. You have been entertaining as fuck. Yes. Entertaining as fuck. Bitch, when I see you at the club, I am tipping you down.
I have to.
Honestly, I'm tipping you down. But also in that same breath of Onyx, ma'am, did you think you was going to be safe with Victoria Elizabeth Black giving us Universal Studios production that Abora? That was a great joke. Great joke. Because it was like, no, look at her. No, look at them. Like, real quick. This is movie level fucking shit. This was, and here's the gag. She said, oh, what I originally wanted to do with this egg. And I was like, that wasn't cute either. Girl, you plopped out this blue egg and chewed on it.
Chew it on the inside like a piece of bubble yum. I know you see.
I know you see it.
I know you see.
I know you see it.
Like, damn. I know you want some.
I know. Oh, we got to see. That's when the girls be throwing it back. Just throwing it back. I know you see it. I know you see it. Hold up.
Jams. This is why I have no respect for TikTok dances.
Before there was a TikTok, we were doing that shit based off of what we saw in public.
We were living. They be like, like, girl, no. But I'm also old, so fuck me.
So I'm sorry, Kendra. It was a chop. Hoso, Teratoma. Someone was like, well, wouldn't Yovska have done better? I'm like, but would they have been interesting?
Girl, that's vicious.
And that is its own map of interest. Let's have that conversation, because some girls can give, but they can't give. Hoso, this was fucking dope.
This was great. This is dope. What I'm here to see.
This manga-esque inspired look for me of the kawaii girl possibly being taken from her home into this spaceship to be worked on to become some sort of battle unit. And as she's trying to fight somebody, she's like, no, please stop. And the robot in her is like changing her mind. And oh, bitch, I totally got the concept. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Eat it, eat it, eat it.
It also gave me Borg. So the Star Trek, I'm a Star Trek girl. The Star Trek girls, Borg, like Samurai Borg, Cyberpunk, like the references were there, and Mama pushed them to like I love this look. This was fantastic.
When the robot arm went and they actually put the sound effects in. Thank you, production, for that. Thank you, production, for that. Gink, gink, gink. I said, ooh, y'all gave it to her. Y'all gave it to her. Ooh, Junji Ito down. Okay. 7 of 9. 7 of 9.
Yoshimitsu, all of that. It was great.
Okay. Evil Lolita Alita Battle Angel down.
Alyssa Balkanovich. Come on, Alyssa.
You know, so does Astrud.
So does most of them girls, to be honest. But she don't hear me though.
You know, if we gonna talk about it,
many of them,
we gonna talk about it.
But that's plenty of strength.
I like this. But you know, this also reminded me of that outfit she did for season 4 where she had the multiple faces. And she got me together because I thought they were paper plates. She's like, Matt, those were not paper plates. I'm sorry, also. But I thought, I get it. Some people want to see a little bit different here. I kind of like it. This is a bop to me.
I love this.
I love it. I love it. Hi, Pineapple Gosh. Hey, everybody who's just tuning in today, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. We're talking about Dragula Titans. You know, these are long conversations, so if you're looking for something short and sweet, wrong channel. We're here for discussions. But yeah, I think this is a bop. I liked it. I was here for it. Presentation.
Execution style.
Listen.
La-da-dee, la-da-da.
Eva, destruction. Why are you cleaning? This is the second outfit. She's cleaning something. You had a broom the last time. Now you got a mop. And I mean, that's that push mop too. Y'all see you can turn it and twist it. I would have liked it better if it was Bitch Puddin's mop that she used for her filth challenge. Okay.
And drink that water.
I was like, and she's the winner right there, y'all. Like, when she told me, she's like, Matt, it's actually the water that was.
She said, girl, can I have that?
I said, why would you do that? Are you okay? Did you get tested afterwards? Like, I need to know what you got, after that, because that gives me a pool of.
That's the power of Paso, baby.
Boo, boo, Julie, boo. That was funny. That's a groaner. Oh
man.
Oh, goodness gracious. So here's the giggle and gag about this. The Boulay brothers were dragging her for this bodysuit tease because it is giving low-key season 8 Bob the Drag Queen doing a robot on roller skates moment. I will say that the face mask bit, the makeup that was done, the way they were giving us astigmatism with their eyes and all that jazz, I thought it was a bop. I thought presentation, once again, she fucking eats. There was a light in your mouth. Eva, that was everything. Like a laser's going to shoot from her mouth or something. A cleaning robot that's gone on the fritz and also turned to a battle unit because their owner is possibly Lex Luthor. Yeah, like I can see that. Performance was great. Maybe some things could have been changed with it, but as far as where she was in the competition, thinking about who was safe recently, I was like, y'all said Melissa shouldn't be wearing face masks and did, and then y'all didn't have no problem with it. And then this lady did this, and then but okay,
I think, I hope this is not the case, but it kind of feels like that they've pigeonholed Melissa into the glamour, and she's like, "No, baby, let me show you that I know the other aspects of the show," and they're being weird about it.
And I mean, because I thought this was a cool part though. It was great presentation. It just wasn't like the best. Melissa B. Fierce. Now,
it's a 2.
A yesified predator.
Yep. And Mama hit a dip.
It was the dip for me, bitch. I was like, okay, like, what are we doing here?
I was like, do I want to bump this predator? Do I want this? Do I? Because it's kind of beautiful.
I like the bodysuit. I did. I'll be real. I could not get into this like I wanted to.
Really? Oh,
it just for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think the bodysuit was great.
I liked it. It's a 2. It's a straight 2.
Okay. Well, we will disagree on that. I think the bodysuit is fabulous. To me, I was like,
I hear you.
Does that make sense? Like, I wasn't mad.
Victoria, Hoso, Melissa, other girls.
But
I feel that.
I liked it though. It's just I wasn't like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, I just thought that dip killed me. I was like, and Megan, now in theaters in January. It's very that. Someone's gonna play America Has a Problem to Melissa doing all that she did on this floor show today. Okay.
It's not America Has a Problem.
With this, no. Now, was it too literal for you? Yes, that actually is the best way to put it. I wish it didn't feel as much of an interpretation. It felt like I went to a horror nights that was specifically for the gays to go to. It was gays night in the horror nights at Six Flags, and Melissa was at the front going, "Come on in, everybody." Woo! I'm sorry. That's all. She was giving a show. Bitches just took pictures. We took pictures with her. We took pictures. Okay, moving on. Holy shit. If this isn't the best thing I have ever seen to come on this show, I don't know what to tell you. This is the best thing I've ever seen on this show. Now, we talked about it being too literal for, in my opinion, when it came to the Predator look that Melissa did. But this is almost paying homage in the best ways possible to one of the classic horror films, not that new one that came. I didn't like the new one. The classic one that came out, okay, of The Thing. And if you haven't seen the movie, do yourself a favor. If you're into horror films, it's that girl. It's quite good because it also focuses on paranoia and being in enclosed spaces and having something.
The girls are tripping.
They didn't know who was the alien because they found out the alien could morph into whatever. Oh, that was the scariest part about it. It was like it could change into anything. So it's called The Thing. This is the presentation we asked her to do. This is the presentation we asked of her. Bitch, you were eating. Go, Julie. My bad. Ooh.
No. You said everything that this is phenomenal. This is everything.
Look at this.
Girl, it gave me Thing. It gave me Resident Evil, specifically number 5. This could be 405. Like, this was fantastic. It looks great. Like, she's feeling the fantasy. Like, oh my God. Like, and I see why Abor was salty in the confessionals. I'm supposed to yeah, girl, you right. This is great.
Resident Evil wouldn't exist.
Look at this. Look at this, Matt. Look at this right here.
Like you can hear it. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? You can hear it. Like
you hear somebody dragging a foot, and you like, bitch, what is that? And you turn around, and this is what you see. And it's
all
like, girl,
you need, like the last bit of special effects that could happen here is some tentacles to fly out of some part of their back to grab someone to pull them into the mouth. Like yes, it's amazing. Bravo. And that was the best way to end the floor show.
It was.
Can you imagine if they ended it with Kendra?
Yes.
Okay. So, I just caught it. I'm so sorry. You said yes.
You know I need my money.
Grandmother. I was like, so what
this
is
bus stop argument? What is happening?
who is grandmother and where does this relate to science fiction? Did I miss the reference? I'm so sorry. Anywho, the Boulay brothers have a conversation with each other, one tall, one small, and then they move on over to the judges, which is Alaska. Y'all.
It's weird.
It's perfect.
She looks like what's the social media dude Tony Talks. It's the same like bump, the little bump it wig.
It's the same vibe. It's that same vibe. Listen, let's just cut to the chase. It's a double winner this week with Hoso and Victoria Elizabeth Black. I agree. In different genres too. Like, you know how they said it's a double feature for the episode?
And there it is.
Boom to boom. I feel that. Yeah, I liked it.
Victoria trying to talk with this mouthpiece in, and it's slit. She's like, "I what?" I was like, "Yes, girl."
It's
I what?
Trying not to have this, not trying to slobber all over the place.
I'm just excited.
It was great. Like, I honestly loved it. Honestly loved it. Okay. Do I need to block somebody? Let me see here.
Now us looking at the same thing because I know exactly what you looked at because I looked at it too. That's funny.
It's doing a lot right now. Okay, so
what is this?
Nothing. So listen here, because I'm like, well, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I was doing the same thing.
It ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I know that's right.
So listen, the people who were left over, Coco got high scores as well as Astrud, so they were safe in this moment, with the bottom three being Eva, Abora, and Kendra honestly. Now, Eva was safe. I mean, she won last week, so yeah, look at that Drag Race, people holding those credits to account.
And them actually describing why somebody is in the top or bottom.
Oh, you mean giving actual feedback?
Giving actual feedback and critique.
Right. So continuing forward through here, Coco, you walked off that motherfucker.
She was like, wait, what's the
she
Pizza
went
Hut? Gotta go.
She went boom, turn, and said boom, boom, boom. I said, yes, titty bib. Yes, titty bib. You better go in there. You better throw that chest out there. Cheat.
Baby, seeing that shit in person. These are huge.
That's me being upset because I haven't seen her yet in person, and I'm like so sad about it. And I was like, oh my God, Julie got to see her. But I do love you some Coco. Okay, come on, titty bib. Listen. That's why. But you all heard how the judges and the contestants were like, yes, Coco, walk up.
No, that's right.
She was eating. Okay, but listen. The bottom two being Kendra and Abora, different ways of approaching the situation. Kendra is a little emotional here. They know it's the Boulets that are making the decision, and everyone gives their feedback on how they feel and who should go home. A lot of people didn't want to see Kendra go home because of what Kendra honestly brings to the workroom, which is laughter, a little bit of light. Can be shady, but there's not really any drama there. On the other hand, you got Abora over here, always down and sad and Hoso and Astrud and it's always something. But
how many D's are in that?
Astrud
A lot of D's.
King DDD.
That's my second mate, and they nerfed him, and I'm mad about it.
Thank God they nerfed him because Jeff Jeff with a G would wear me out with that. I was
that girl in bra, baby, chain grabbing, coming from Narnia. That was my bitch.
It's the throw the ball, inhale it, spit it back out, catch them as they're in the air, slam, immediate meteor.
Okay.
Like
so I'm a ghetto rude bitch. So I'm gonna suck, walk to the edge,
Oh, fuck you.
I'm gonna boop you, suck you in, fly out, boop you down, and then hop back to the platform.
So depending on the stage, because you know I'm a peach main. So depending on the stage, I will immediately do a light hop to then float underneath that bitch and then umbrella back up on the other side. So that way, if you come at me, I boom, safe landing. I have
yes, peas. I'm that girl.
And then if I'm Olimar, oh, that would be, you couldn't do nothing with me there. All I have to do is throw my Pikmin and then fly all the way back up.
If it's any, peace to Natea. If there's any indication, my main for several versions of Smash was Game & Watch. I was a Game & Watch player. I was
still
annoying.
a Game & Watch player.
I was annoying as fuck. I was annoying.
I love Game & Watch because you could catch the projectiles and throw that bucket back out, and it would be just a disaster. It would be a disaster.
I loved Game & Watch.
Yeah, mine 3 mains. Originally, Peach was always the number 1, even though the first game it was like Pikachu because I had no choice. But once the lady got in there, I was like, yes. Then it became Olimar because I love how tricky he can be. Those Pikmin add so much damage. And you got to play the game right with him. You have to play evade, then get him. And then Duck Hunt was my other one. I will set you the fuck up. Tag you from the other side of the stage. You don't even know what's happening here. I will keep away. Girl, first of all, Quan, my Switch code has been available for many moons. You've had many chances to get your ass whooped by me, boo.
I should add the link tree. Let me add my Switch code to link tree.
Back to this episode of epic proportions of delusion and hilarity. Delusion, Astrud. So I'm so frustrated. You guys are maybe going home, but I'm frustrated because I've been the top consistently and they haven't told me anything that I want to hear. But let me tell you how I feel about this. They played the national anthem music.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. It's Eva's face for me here, just staring.
It's giving. That's a lot of energy for Safe. Same energy.
But she had to get it all out. I'm glad she did. I'm glad people listened to it. But when we got to the point of the Abora part, and Abora was just like, I'm kind of tired. I'm a little bit over this. This is getting annoying. Everything's a little bit hard and all that kind of stuff. There was people having opinions here, but the one who I felt was the loudest was this bitch. Look at Victoria looking at it.
She was just like, girl.
Because it was the way Astrud had to get her shit together to then have this moment. And it was kind of like, you wanted to call her a narcissist. You wanted to call her an egomaniac from day one. Just say that. Just say, when she was saying that when the bullies were saying that she was a brat, Coco was like, well, you give bratty behavior.
It was a snippet because they threw that in there, and I was like, "Wait, I want to know what the response was." But they was like doing the montage.
Oh, that shit was so funny. I was like, "Oh, I can't do it." But like, Astrud went on this little bit of a, "I'm sorry, girl, but your downfall is coming from your ego and you thinking that the judges are going to like what you give them. Isn't that what happens with anybody that puts a look together? You think they're going to like it and they get what you're interpreting? Like, I don't understand that criticism." Kind of how you kind of lost it the last time when they didn't get what she was given.
Mama just kept talking.
So here's the thing. And once again, I'm talking about a TV show, not them in person. You're in her face. Are you okay? I just want to make sure you're good. Confessional. Read. Now we get back here to once again the second time them being in the bottom and they came back and you have to deal with this again. And now it's, this is how I feel. This is where I'm coming from. And I don't want you to take this from the wrong place. But like, aren't all their egos in this a little bit in some sort of capacity with drag in general and you presenting a look that you work time, not Kendra, time and effort and energy on?
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. It's the same energy.
Listen. There is no way that you and Victoria work the same amount of time on y'all outfits together. You know what I'm saying? There is just no way.
What if they did?
Then we can have a conversation about talent.
Like, girl, your time management skills.
Oh, Kamora Hall. Listen here, okay.
It took me 9 hours to do this, ma'am.
Now, Sharon, excuse me, Abora sitting here with one of Raven's wigs on their head. You know, it's not even sitting right. You know, Raven love a good fucked up hairline every now and then. You know, she was talking some shit afterwards. Fuck all you hoes and all this kind of stuff. I remember Coco. Really? Is that what? You better hope they don't keep me. I like those kind of threats. I want to see what you're gonna do when you get back. That's how I would have been.
I don't think she gonna do shit.
It's basically just like she ain't doing nothing with this whole situation in front of her with Miss Host.
Baby, that Nani is on her mind. I'm sorry, excuse me. Nani is on their mind.
Where you could actually be the one to end that entire moment, and you need someone else to do it for you.
Chop it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. She don't love you. Guess you gotta cut it. Like, girl, keep moving. Like,
can't raise a man.
Hoso's got a man.
Where was it? Hey, Barbara, this is Shirley.
Hey, Hoso, this is Astrud.
No, bitch, it'd be, hey, boy, this is Astrud. You want Astrud? I gotta tell you something.
From the bottom of her feet to the top of her head, I paid for that. This phone line, I paid for it.
That tattoo, I did.
I did. I forgot about the tattoo. Oh no! I forgot about the tattoo, man.
Okay.
Put a disclaimer. I don't want to. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Oh my goodness gracious. I cannot. Why is there a verified tab for Twitter now? For like all mentions verified. It's like, because it says Victoria Scone and Tia Coffee followed me on Twitter. Tia was already following me on Instagram, but it was like, why are the verified people in their own section? This is so weird. Okay. Anywho, this was stupid. I found your point to be dumb. Girl, shut up. You were safe this week. Be quiet. Like, it is stupid. But I can see the writings on the wall. If they had kept Kendra, I'd have had another week of good TV. High key.
Mm-hmm.
With Abora still being there, I'm gonna get the drama of an insufferable situation between not really a throuple, but a throuple. High key. Kendra, you will be missed though. Not your looks.
Matt has pulled out the knife and has been stabbing homegirl the entire episode.
No, I send love too. I give love too. Let's be real. It was a chop from it was
we
chop.
Love you, girl. Great TV. Yo, looks like trash.
Her outfits were like my Wi-Fi when I first moved in here, girl. Always disconnected. Ma'am, it was the modem. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I see that bitch perform in my city, if I see that bitch in LA, if I see her anywhere, I will go and watch her down and I will tip appropriately.
Absolutely.
I will. Because she's a good time. She's a keek. No, outfits ain't, but she's a keek. Okay. I want somebody to get Kendra where she listen, Victoria, I don't know if you got some off days. You could make us something. Like, y'all are cool now. Like, hook your bitch up. Cause like, Mama came out here in some regular like mall clothes and was like, I'm a monster. Monster High Nickelodeon production, yes. But like Brian Fellows, it was not
Not Monster High.
But I still will take an Onyx over a pillow. I will.
You do like pillow pad?
I mean, I can make it into my own stuffed animal or a pillow to sleep at night, and it glows in the dark, but that's still a fire hazard. And I don't
When Coco was like, are you Monica shamed?
But think about it. Victoria sometimes doesn't give good floor shows. Bitch, Kendra could give her the ones and the twos. Kendra's closet is not her best friend. Victoria could literally throw on some plastic and make her tit. What? How? happen to her? It'd be amazing.
I don't know what the girls are gonna do when the choreography challenge comes up, because the girls that know choreography are going home.
Well, I mean, it's not like Todrick Hall is going to be there to help them out with that.
Okay.
You know?
Bitch, did you see that he got kicked off of Tinder?
Oh, was that after he matched with me that one time? Okay, so here's a light story. And now that here's a light story. Here's a light story. DragCon 2019, when I was living in LA, we matched. And I did it as a joke. Like no shade to Todrick, but I did it like, oh, let me just see what happens. Like I was just being funny because I was like, what? Like, what is he doing on here? And I thought it was a fake account. Girl, I swiped, and that sucker said, yeah. I said, but I'm not white. And when I saw him at DragCon, and I was remember I did the split on the stage, y'all. When I was getting off, my mother, Honey Davenport, was coming up, and Todrick was with her, and he, hey, and was like, hey, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Just like that. And that's my story.
I am shocked.
Hand to God.
So she frequently, y'all know, before I was back in New York City, I was in DC. I was there for 6 years. And she would come there to vacation and would have an entourage of would have a whole entourage of ivory flavored girls, mostly of the twink variety.
What?
Hitting up all the clubs. So like I would be out with Curtis, Lou, the other girls that be in that space, and it would be like it was fun to watch because like amongst the Alabaster folks was revered, and they would be damn near just trying to get a moment. And we've had some like I would say, hi girl, how are you, and keep it pushing. That's how you get.
No, he's nice in passing for
Very
anybody
nice,
who's like, oh, he's a mean man. No, he was nice in passing. I'm not gonna dog him like that. But yeah, that was I did not think that was gonna happen. I was like, oh my God. Todrick like Ace Rockwood. Girl, don't lie to yourself.
The craziest person that I've had, okay, see, I'm telling my business. The craziest person that I've swiped in that fashion is Zagat.
Mine's Shabazz.
Yeah, well, you told me that story. I know that story.
I still regret not going to that man's house like that. Ooh,
mine is
girl.
Francois Zagat. That's the craziest person that I ever saw.
That video would have been popping. Shit.
He wanted cheeks, and I was like, girl, no. That is not my lane. I am not.
Girl, I still have the picture with the confirmation and everything, both on Tinder and on on Grindr when he had matched me and was like, what's up? And I was like, God, if I wasn't another world.
When you're ready to have that moment, I will make sure that you have food the next day. I will mail you some food the next day, baby, because
I will have the emptiest of stomach if that ever happens.
I enjoy what he'd be wearing them girls out. And I'd be like, you know what? I respect it.
And that's what I need, because I want to go for a while. I'm not here for 30 minutes. I'm not here for 25. I'm ready for the long drive. So that's why I was like, this could be something. But I also, I'm aware there are people in his camp that he don't know about that talk about him, and that they did not make him look good for me. But listen, let me tell you something. I have more confidence now than I did before, but like, I wish I had took that offer the first time, because I would not have, bitch, am I getting money for this too? High key. But I was worried about my brand at the time. It's like, I can't do this.
You should have been worried about your whole girl.
Oh no, it was
that thing intact.
This bitch down here was like, feed me.
Feed me some more.
And I've been with someone bigger than him, so that does make sense. I'm not a size queen by any means.
The bottoms of the room, I can't do that work. I don't have that. I can't do it.
If you want it bad enough, it will fit.
Want it bad enough? I don't.
There's also tactics to stretching that people.
I enjoy the convenience of being able to eat whatever the fuck I want to do it. Oh, you want it right now? Okay, girl.
Wild card.
I don't have
brand. Oh, truly. Y'all, listen. Don't be mad.
Hangry.
Don't be mad. I got real. Like, shoot.
You want me to sit up here, toot it up, bitch? I'm hangry. I am annoyed.
See, that's the thing too.
You asking too many fucking things.
This is why I haven't had like sex recently. Is because I'm hungry. I like food, and I like to like eat. I'm not trying to be like. No, bitch.
We are a group of friends that be eating. We do be eating.
Dooley cooks. And Dooley, you've gone out to eat with me now, so you know how I get down. Oh, we get appetizers. Okay, two, 3. Okay, 3.
So we gonna split them up. Okay.
Yeah, but we're also getting entrees too, right? Okay, just making sure. I don't want no girl to be over here like, let's just do. Bitch, please. We eat. Okay, my birthday dinner. My birthday dinner alone.
Y'all are doing a public service, and I just shout out to y'all because I could never. I don't have the range.
Child, Dooley will tell you that my birthday dinner in San Diego.
Me high as fuck trying to count the coins.
Because our bill was definitely like 4 figures. It was like 7,000, something like that. It was high. It was 7, and then it with tax and tip, it came out to almost 9, if I remember correctly. Because we tipped them down that day. I mean, but the place we went to a steakhouse, and when you go to some place like that with like 11 people, yeah.
Imagine bougie ass Blake asking for spherical ice cubes and
it's the way he did it that was so funny to me, because Blake was like, so what I want with the ice, I don't want it to just be like a bunch of ice. Like, you had to see his hands. He's like, I'm trying to get it. Like, do you have like it in a cube? And the guy was like, we can do a sphere. That's it. That's what I need. And then gave the specifics. I love when Blake orders stuff, because I'd be listening like, that's right, bitch. You better. Because that's my kind of tease. Like, yes, girl. Because I had the lamb with asparagus and potatoes, and I was like, I'll take the lamb. It was really good. But no, that food was great. And we ordered appetizers too.
Matt said, I know something in minutes, but it's my birthday, God. I'm going in. I can't go. I laughed. I said, okay, girl, work.
Because I was like, what am I going to do? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to eat something that I
just eat.
Y'all doing appetizers? We need about 8 for the table, right? And they weren't cheap. Like, the Brussels sprouts that were roasted were like $30. But those Brussels sprouts, the charcuterie board was everything.
That charcuterie board was delicious.
Oh, but the food was good. I'm not gonna lie. And then they gave us the right table, because they fucked up my reservation at initially, and Matt had to get a little. That's a good that's a good way to put it. I had to pull my light skin card the fuck out, and it was very. But I had a conversation with Lisa earlier today. Is that Lisa right there? No, it's Amanda. Hi, Amanda. My name is Matthew. Such and such and such. I gave my government at that time. I am with my group of friends here.
39 other friends.
For a birthday. We were supposed to have a conversation 3 hours ago with this reservation that you said you would be able to accommodate us with. I do apologize. That's when it was, oh, well, you know, Matty, you going to talk about this on the internet tomorrow? I'm like, I don't want to have that conversation. The guy was like, oh, what do you do? I'm a YouTuber and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, they moved after that.
There you go. Right over to...
And I didn't even try to come in there, y'all. I didn't even come in there on that shit.
Like that.
It was even like that. Mentioned moment that I like confirmed that someone then goes, "Oh, you do what? Do?" And then all of a sudden, that table was ready to go.
We teleported from that back table by the bathroom to the front table at the front of the restaurant.
They were about to sit us in the back, looking all kinds of broken restrooms. Now we're at the front with the fireplace, the good view, everything's there. I was like, okay. But you better believe that coat, when I tell you so quick, I duly found out about me that day.
That was fun.
Hi, hello. This is how it came in. Hi, hello. Reservation for such and such? I'm sorry that you don't have that available. I had to turn around and look and go, all right, so let's discuss what went wrong and how we can fix the situation.
Because you got about 13 motherfuckers that are here.
And you have 10 minutes to get this table together, because by all means, we can find somewhere else and they will get all of our money. Because everybody came with coin. We talked about it. We're going out to eat tonight. We're going to spend some checks. Let's go. So sure enough, they saw that we were not only some black men sitting at the table that were going to pay the bill,
we had
but
everybody has a job.
And that was an issue that we were talking about, was when we all walked in as just black men, what were they to think? Okay. And some of us were giving. So it was like, so what do you think this is?
Giving.
A bunch of queens that just walked up in here with our tip money from this bar? No, bitch. So yeah, it was that. But no, there was excellent service. They were very attentive afterwards. We had a lot of good time. It was good fun. I miss hanging out with all those people. We'll get a bigger house next time.
Well, wait, not the deception with the deception with the listing.
Look, now y'all are just getting story time between me and Dooley here. But like they sold a whole nother package for the house that we got. And then when we got there, it was like, she's a little smaller than yesterday. And my room, because it was my birthday, was humongous, could have fit 2 other people, but I'm gonna be that girl.
We gave Matt the master.
And high key, I needed it because I was actually very sick at the time and didn't even know it until I got back to Houston. That part. Yeah.
That was after, wasn't it?
And I ended up having to go to the hospital a month later.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. That was a deep year for me. 2021 was deep for me. 2022 has been Mercury retrograde and then some, but like 2021 was very revolutionary for me. Very, very, lots of reveals were happening. I was like, oh, now I know me. It took me a while to get there, but now I know me. Gave housewives choosing the biggest room. I will be that girl. And if I don't have the biggest room, I at least want a room with its own bathroom. That is my only requirement because I like Activia. And I don't need to apologize about my restroom time. So, period. I will not. Oh, Matthew, it was so loud. That's too fucking bad, bitch. I got room back here. This is a house. We have to clear.
There was actually Activia in the refrigerator reserved for Matthew in the morning. Genuinely, I had coffee reserved for myself. Matthew had Activia reserved for him.
Every day, every morning, and at night, I had my little Activia. The girl's like, "Oh, you serious?" I'm like, "This is how my body."
Had her Activia. Right. I had my Cafe Bustelo, and we kept pushing.
And my champagne. That was my other thing. I need my champagne. Champagne Activia. Who am I?
We got to figure out what our trip is going to be for next year. The girls were busy this year.
This year was very chaotic, so I wouldn't even expecting anything to happen because it was just like this is a lot going on. Everybody was moving, everybody had different transitions. Yeah, it was a lot to take in. Yeah, but we need to plan something like that. Maybe a cruise. My friends are trying to make me go on right now, and I'm like, I need more time to like prepare for a cruise. You know what I'm saying?
I would go on a homosexual cruise with the group.
I would go on a homosexual cruise as well.
That'd be fun.
Hey, we're done talking here, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I was like, because me and Julie will go on for the 30 minutes just talking about stories from things that we've already been through here. Y'all don't need that. I can already see the girls. A 2-hour Dragula video.
Black Dawn and the Romper.
Bitch, I love Dawn because this is Dawn, baby, walking. Dawn,
baby, our friend is built like me, but taller. And had on this seafoam green romper while we was at the theme park, showing itty, showing ick, showing booty.
When I tell you, you wouldn't have thought that man had underwear on.
What is he wearing? And the dad was like, baby, we don't judge because he's working that romper, and pushed it.
Had his little purse too, bitch, with that romper and was cacking, honey. And I was like, and I just kept saying, yes, Dawn, like in my mind. Yes, but that's how Dawn be walking. I know my ass
slinging in everybody face, booties being thrown from left to right, girl.
He getting on the ride. Excuse me. I'm like, Dawn.
10 homo sissies just walking around the park. I was like, girl, this is a lot of energy.
Because y'all know I love theme parks, so I had to like find us a cool place to go, and I was like, okay, and sure enough,
that was We had a time. Last night.
Recessionista, somebody send me somebody, okay? This wagon back here, I'm sick of it going to bed alone. I'm sick of it. And I work out every day now. There is no excuse. I'm about to be ooh body, okay? Like, ooh. Anywho, Julie, what are your social medias for these cats to follow you?
Linktree.com/Dooley__noted. Everything is there. Everything you need is there. Just go
everything.
Everything.
all is available for myself in the description down below as well. If you hit the link tree, there you go. The reactions are available on Patreon for as low as $1. And if you need a special message sent to you because you've had a bad day, go to Cameo. I'm bookable on there as well. Reminder, Friday will be Drag Race UK. Sunday is the panel. And now, because Julie has told me this tea, I'm going to make Tuesdays TV recap day for Chucky, White Lotus, and I'm going to find another series. I'll make it 3 shows that I cover in a live, and I'll make that my Tuesday nights with y'all, okay? We'll work that out. I got to find the 3rd show, though, that I want to talk about. We'll get there. Anywho, you got to get on Christian Mingle so I could be a murder case.
I would be Jamel the Jezebel. Or I would be like Jamel, Woman at the Well, or something like that.
Mine would be Matthew, New Testament.
First chapter.
Or Matthew, Tax Collector. Oh, Matthew had to learn a hard lesson.
For the non-Bible girls, Matthew in the Bible was a tax collector.
He had to learn a lesson about fairness and understanding people's backgrounds and plights. Matthew has a very interesting story in the Bible. You got to listen to it. It's pretty good. Taught me some lessons too. But anywho, something from the Zeus. Oh, you want me to talk about that Bobby Light stuff? Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Ugh. This is for the last of y'all. But thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time or next Wednesday night for Chucky's on tonight. We'll see you next Wednesday for this Dragula Titans installment. And I'll see you later on this week. Take care. Bye-bye. And have a good day, or good night, I should say, everybody. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.